Jason Christie became the first player to sign a contract with the new Columbus Chill hockey team today. Christie played under Chill head coach Terry Ruskowski 2 years ago in the Western Hockey League. He's not huge. He's 5'7", 182 pounds. But Ruskowski says Christie is a scrappy player. The season will start November 1st at home against Erie. They're playing out at the Fairgrounds Coliseum. Be looking forward to that.
So far, no contract.
Finally, the Columbus Chill continues its training camp in Indianapolis this week. Opening day is just 8 days away. And as you can imagine, trying to start a team from scratch has presented a huge challenge for Coach Terry Ruskowski. He has to acquire 7 Americans for the squad. He's got players in here from all over the world, including Czechoslovakia and the Soviet Union. But so far, what does he think?
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I think that we're going to have a real pretty good team. Some guys they're not in shape yet, and some guys haven't skated for a long period of time. But in general, they look pretty good, and I think once we get some ice under our belt and play some games and have some scrimmages out here, I think the guys will come along real fine.
We're going to open on the road next week. He's hurting so bad for Americans, Lou. He was asking about what your and my status was.
Retired.
Okay.
Columbus's own professional hockey team hit the ice today, gearing up for this week's home opener. The Columbus Chill practiced at the OSU ice rink this morning. They've already played 3 games on the road, winning 1 and losing the other 2 in the East Coast Hockey League. The Chill go up against the Erie Panthers Friday at the Fairgrounds Coliseum. The Columbus Chill is the first minor league pro hockey team since the Owls of the 60s.
The new Ice Age is coming to Columbus this Friday. The Columbus Chill hockey team has its East Coast Hockey League home opener. Before you have hockey, you have to have ice. Since the Quarter Horse Congress is gone from the Fairgrounds Coliseum, the ice is taking over. Workers have been putting down all those coils for the refrigerant today. They hope to start making the ice by midnight or so, and it'll be ready for skating with the first home game Friday with Erie, Pennsylvania, not Erie, Indiana.
Yeah, the Erie Panthers, I think they're called. We're the Columbus Chill, right?
Incidentally, while the ice is being made over there, the Chill is practicing at the OSU ice rink at 6:45 in the morning.
Oh, man. That's too early to practice for any hockey game, but that'll wake you up in a quick hurry.
Just add water and chill. That's about all that's left to getting Columbus's new hockey team at the State Fairgrounds. Columbus Chill opens its inaugural home schedule Friday night at the Coliseum. Gets the Erie, Pennsylvania team. We're going to go live now to Daryl Collins at the Coliseum, where they are preparing to make the ice.
Well, Doug, the Columbus Chill plays in the East Coast Hockey League, and I overheard some people talking earlier today, and they say this facility may be one of the nicest in that league. Now, if you can imagine, this entire floor was covered with dirt earlier today for the American Quarter Horse Congress. Well, they've gotten the dirt up, and they've begun adding water, and in just a matter of hours, we should be ready to play some hockey.
This cooling element resembles something you'd find in your icebox at home, only in a much larger scale. A 200 by 85-foot mat of plastic tubing, through which a chemical they call EnviroChill will be pumped, and then lowered down to about 18 degrees Fahrenheit. The system's designer, John Burley of Burley's Rink Supply, says this unit is completely portable and can be ready for play in about 8 hours.
We'll flood the piping system first and lay a layer of water that will turn ice. After that's done, we actually paint the ice. We paint the ice with a biodegradable powder that's mixed with water. And we spray that down and it'll actually make it white. Build a little bit more ice up. We'll put our red, our blue lines down, maybe a few logos, and we're ready for a hockey night.
Sand has been packed around the edges. It'll be saturated and frozen first to keep the sides from leaking. It'll take about 15,000 gallons of water to make up the 2-inch thick ice surface. However, this instant ice rink isn't down for good. It'll have to be lifted for other events scheduled for the Coliseum. And with 32 home games scheduled, workers should become quite adept at installing the floor. Ticket prices are $9 a game, or $250 for an adult season pass. Students can get a season ticket for $160. There are mini-season ticket packages available at $99 for 13 games for adults and $65 for students.
Now, they say the ice should be ready by about noon tomorrow, so hopefully we'll be able to come back and show you what it looks like. Now, as we told you earlier, they play Erie Friday night at 8 o'clock, and on Saturday night, there's another home game against the Louisville squad. So plenty of opportunities to come out here and see the Chill. Doug?
Okay, Daryl, thank you very much. Jimmy Crum has the team working out. He also has Buckeye coach John Cooper. And
the Columbus Chill worked out for the first time in the capital city this morning, holding their early morning session at the Ohio State Ice Rink. The team worked out in Indianapolis during preseason and has played 3 games on the road, going 1-2. Columbus opens the season Friday night at the Fairgrounds Coliseum against Erie. Tickets are still available at all Ticketmaster locations. The Chill is the first pro hockey team to play in Columbus in almost 2 decades. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of crowds they got, because at one time we got some pretty good crowds out of the Fairgrounds for the Owls and some of those teams.